The VFX supervisor of the Oscar-nominated Alien, Romulus, has revealed how one impressive practical effect sequence had to be entirely recreated with CGI. Directed by Fede Alvarez, Alien, Romulus follows a group of young space colonists who encounter xenomorphs, facehuggers, and some terrifying new creatures while scavenging an abandoned space station. One of its most nightmarish additions, the Offspring, was brought to life using real prosthetics and a full-body suit worn by Robert Bobroczky. The 2024 installment has since garnered an Oscar nomination for Best Visual Effects. In an interview with Screen Rant's Grant Hermans, VFX supervisor Eric Barber explained the difficult decision to replace a practical sequence featuring the Offspring with CGI. The original scene captivated test audiences but had to be removed due to editorial restraints. Barber praised Bobroczky's performance and the team's practical work but credited Weta Workshop, The Lord of the Rings, for faithfully recreating the eerie moment with CGI. Here's what he had to say: what Alien, Romulus Offspring CGI recreation means. The practical effects and CGI behind its lifelike horror. The decision to replace a practical shot of the Offspring with CGI reveals the complex interplay between practical and digital effects in Alien, Romulus. While the film relied heavily on practical techniques to create its terrifying creatures, such as its iconic chest-bursting scene, the sequence demonstrates that CGI remains a useful tool for refining and enhancing scenes when necessary. The Offspring was largely practical, with a full-body suit that gave the actors a tangible, terrifying presence to react to once one of the colonists gave birth to the human-xenomorph hybrid. This balance between practical and digital effects is an illuminating peek in Alien, Romulus' most memorable horror creation. Bobroczky's intricate prosthetics, created by Legacy Effects, Avatar, The Avengers, added a disturbing realism to the Offspring. CGI enhancements helped refine his final appearance as the creature's tail, and minor facial adjustments were added in post-production. Much like how James Cameron's award-winning sequel and Ridley Scott's original Alien used a combination of practical puppetry and subtle visual tricks, Alien, Romulus utilizes CGI selectively to amplify the horror without overshadowing the practical craftsmanship. Our take on Alien, Romulus practical and CGI effects. A hybrid approach that still honors the franchise. The Offspring reveal in Alien Romulus. While it's unfortunate that a stunning practical sequence didn't make the final cut, Alien, Romulus still shows how practical effects remain essential to the franchise's nightmarish horror. By using CGI as a tool rather than a crutch, The Offspring was still allowed to feel as menacing and real as possible for the actors on set and the audiences in the theater. With Alien, Earth on the horizon, it will be interesting to see if the upcoming FX series continues this tradition, preserving the franchise's legacy of using, mostly, practical effects behind its most unforgettable horror moments.